Sometimes life doesn't give us warning before changing everything. One day everything looks normal, and the next day everything feels uncertain. This is the story of Ravi. Ravi was 45 years old. For more than 20 years, he worked in a private company. He was not rich, but he had a stable life, a monthly salary, a routine, respect from colleagues, a simple, peaceful family life. Every morning, he woke up at 6, had filter coffee, read the newspaper, left for office at 8, returned home at 7 in the evening. Life was predictable, comfortable, safe, until one day, his company suddenly announced closure. No warning, no preparation time, just one message. Due to financial loss, the company is shutting down. Ravi stood silent. 20 years of work ended in one sentence. He came home that day holding a small box. Inside it were his office ID card, a pen, and some papers. That was all that remained of his long career. That night, he couldn't sleep. Questions filled his mind. What will I do now? Who will hire me at 45? How will I pay bills? What will people say? The next few weeks were painful. Every morning, his neighbors left for work. He watched them from his balcony. He smiled at them. But inside, he felt empty. He started avoiding relatives. He avoided phone calls. He felt ashamed. Not because he did something wrong, but because society often makes people feel that losing a job means losing value. Days passed. Savings reduced. Confidence reduced faster. One evening, his daughter came and sat beside him. She was 14 years old. She looked at him and said gently, "Appa, you always helped me fix my computer when it had problems. You understand laptops better than many people. Why don't you learn laptop repairing and start something small?" Ravi laughed. "Me? At this age? Students in class will be younger than me. My eyes are weak. My fingers are slow. It's too late." His daughter didn't argue. She just said, "Appa, it's better to start late than never." That sentence stayed in his mind all night. The next day, Ravi walked to a small computer training center nearby. He stood outside for 5 minutes, hesitating. Then he walked in. The instructor welcomed him kindly. There were 10 students. All were in their early 20s. Ravi felt awkward, but he sat down anyway. The first week was very hard. He couldn't remember technical terms. He took time to open tiny screws. His back hurt sitting for long hours. Sometimes he felt like quitting. But every night, he remembered his daughter's words. "It's better to start late than never." So he continued. Week by week, he improved. He learned to change laptop batteries. He learned to replace screens. He learned software installation. Slowly, confidence returned. 6 months later, he completed the course. With his small savings, he bought a second-hand table, a chair, and basic tools. He placed a board outside his house. Ravi Laptop Repair. Reasonable price. The first week, no customers came. The second week, one neighbor came to fix a laptop. Ravi repaired it successfully. That neighbor told another neighbor. Slowly, customers increased. 1 year later, Ravi had a steady income again, not from a company, but from his own skill. Now every morning, Ravi opens his shop with a smile. He still drinks coffee, He still reads the newspaper, but now he adds one more line to his routine. Thank you, life, for giving me a second chance. Ravi often tells people, I lost a job, but I found myself. So what is the lesson from Ravi's life? Life may push us down, but it doesn't mean the end. Age is not a barrier. Failure is not a full stop. Late start is still a start. If Ravi can begin again at 45, so can anyone, because it's never too late to start again.